Welcome to our guide on the 25 best places to visit in Morocco in July 2024. You know, people always talk about finding yourself while traveling. Well, in Morocco, you might actually lose yourself. But like, in a good way. It's that kind of place. We're talking ancient cities, stunning beaches, mountains you wouldn't believe. Morocco's got it all. Think of it like a tagine. You know, that delicious Moroccan stew. Each place we're visiting is like a different ingredient, bringing its own flavor to the experience. Over the next few minutes, we'll journey through this North African gem, exploring its hidden alleys, haggling in its bustling souks, and maybe even learning a few words of Daria along the way. Just promise me you won't blame me when you inevitably book a one-way ticket. So buckle up, because we're diving headfirst into a world of vibrant colors, incredible landscapes, and enough mint tea to sink a ship. Let's explore! Our Moroccan adventure begins in Marrakech, a city that explodes with life. Imagine a place where snake charmers share the square with storytellers, where the scent of spices hangs heavy in the air, and where every corner seems to lead to a hidden treasure. First up, Jemaa El Fna Square. Picture this, the sun setting, casting long shadows across the square. Musicians are tuning their instruments, storytellers are captivating their audiences, and the smell of freshly cooked food is making your stomach growl. It's chaotic, it's vibrant, it's sensory overload in the best possible way. And if you're looking for souvenirs, then the souks of Marrakech are calling your name. It's a labyrinth of narrow alleyways, overflowing with everything from spices and carpets to leather goods and traditional lanterns. Just remember, haggling is an art form here, so channel your inner negotiator and don't be afraid to drive a hard bargain. But Marrakech isn't just about the hustle and bustle. For a dose of tranquility, head over to the Koutoubia Mosque, a masterpiece of Islamic architecture with a minaret that dominates the city skyline. It's a reminder of Morocco's rich history and the perfect place to find some peace amidst the city's energy. From the electric energy of Marrakech, we travel back in time to Fez, the cultural heart of Morocco. This city is steeped in history, where ancient traditions whisper from every corner. Get ready to step into a time capsule, folks. Fez El Bali, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a labyrinthine medina. Imagine getting lost in narrow alleyways, donkeys jostling past you. It's an assault on the senses, but captivating. The tanneries are as pungent as they are fascinating. Fez is also home to the University of Al-Qarawiyyin, the oldest university in the world. Fez offers a journey into the heart of Moroccan history. Alright folks, if you thought those blue Gatorade commercials were intense, wait till you hear about this place. Chefchaouen, also known as the Blue Pearl of Morocco. And no, it's not sponsored by a sports drink, although that would be a pretty sweet deal for them. This city is like walking into a Smurf village, but instead of tiny blue people, you've got stunning blue-washed buildings everywhere you look. The story goes that this blue hue was actually started by Jewish refugees seeking refuge in the 1930s. Talk about making the best of a tough situation. But Chefchaouen isn't just a pretty face, it's also a gateway to the Rif Mountains. So after you've gotten your fill of Instagram-worthy shots, you can hike through some of Morocco's most breathtaking scenery. Just, you know, maybe pack some regular colored snacks for the trip. You know, for contrast. Next up, we're heading to Casablanca, a city that needs no introduction. Well, maybe a little introduction. See, everyone's heard of the movie Casablanca, right? Classic. But most people don't realize it's actually a real place in Morocco. And let me tell you, it's so much more than just a black and white film set. Casablanca is Morocco's largest city, a bustling mix of modern skyscrapers and traditional architecture. While you won't find Humphrey Bogart hanging out at a piano bar, you will find the Hassan II Mosque, one of the largest mosques in the world, with a minaret taller than the Great Pyramid of Giza. Yeah, you heard that right. So ditch those old Hollywood fantasies and come experience the real Casablanca. It's a city that's full of surprises, just like that movie ending. From the bustling city to the breezy coast, we're making our way to Essaouira. Now, this charming town is a haven for windsurfers and kite surfers. Imagine, the only thing between you and a face full of seawater is a board and a prayer. But hey, if extreme sports aren't your thing, no worries. Essaouira's got something for everyone. The UNESCO-listed Medina is a labyrinth of narrow streets and whitewashed buildings, perfect for getting lost in. And by lost, I mean finding yourself surrounded by amazing handcrafted goods and delicious smells. And speaking of delicious, Essaouira is a seafood lover's paradise. Fresh catches of the day are brought in by the local fishermen, and you can enjoy them grilled right on the beach. Talk about dinner and a show, am I right? So, whether you're a thrill seeker or a beach bum, Essaouira has something to offer. Just maybe pack a kite, a surfboard, and an empty stomach. You know, just in case. Alright folks, we're heading to the Sahara Desert, the biggest sandbox you will ever see. Sand as far as the eye can see. Hop on a camel, trek into the dunes. At night, the stars come out, like diamonds on black velvet. Sleep under the stars, but beware of scorpions. The Sahara Desert is an unforgettable experience. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Trevor, enough with the heat already. And you know what? I hear you. That's why we're heading to the Atlas Mountains, Morocco's very own air conditioner. Trade in your sandals for hiking boots and your djellaba for a fleece. The Atlas Mountains are like a whole different world compared to the desert. Lush green valleys, snow-capped peaks, and Berber villages perched on cliffs. Trust me, the views from the top are worth every bead of sweat. Have you ever watched a movie like Gladiator or Lawrence of Arabia and thought, man, I wish I could visit that place, minus the gladiators and the sandstorms? Well, good news. Today we're going to Ait Benhaddou, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that's basically Hollywood's go-to location for anything deserty and exotic. This ancient czar, or fortified village, is like stepping onto a movie set. You've got towering mud brick buildings, winding alleyways that look like they're straight out of Aladdin, and enough history to make your head spin faster than a whirling dervish. And the best part is, you won't run into Russell Crowe trying to challenge you to a duel, probably. But seriously, Ait Benhaddou is a photographer's dream. Every corner you turn is another Instagram-worthy shot. Just be sure to watch your step, because those cobblestone streets are not forgiving on flip-flops or ankles, or really anything that's not a mountain goat. So, pack your camera, your sense of adventure, and maybe a copy of The Gladiator on DVD so you can compare and contrast. Because Ait Benhaddou is a place where history and Hollywood collide. Alright folks, we are heading to Rabat, Morocco's capital city. Rabat is a whole different vibe. It's a cool mix of old and new. The Kasbah of the Udayas has stunning ocean views. And don't forget the Hassan Tower. This unfinished masterpiece tells a story of ambition. Rabat's a city that'll surprise you. Get ready to explore. Next up, we're heading north to Tangier, the gateway to Africa. Tangier's a city that's seen it all. It's been ruled by everyone from the Romans to the Portuguese. Tangier's Medina is a feast for the senses. Smells of spices, sounds of haggling vendors, and sights of colorful fabrics. But Tangier's not just about the past. It's also a city of art and inspiration. And let's not forget the stunning views of the Mediterranean Sea. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading to Ouarzazate, the Hollywood of Africa. This town has been the backdrop for movies like Gladiator and Game of Thrones. It's got incredible landscapes with towering kasbahs, rugged mountains, and vast deserts. Don't miss Ait Benhaddou, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a photographer's dream. Alright folks, buckle up because we're heading to Meknes, another one of Morocco's magnificent imperial cities. First stop, Bab Mansour, a gate so grand it makes you wonder what they were trying to keep out. And speaking of overwhelming, get ready for the Medina. Then a little trip to the Roman ruins of Volubilis is a must. It's got the grandeur, the history, and even some Roman leftovers. Okay, all you beach bums and wave riders, this one's for you. Pack your board shorts and your chill vibes because we're heading to Taghazout, Morocco's coolest surf town. Forget the hustle and bustle of the city. In Taghazout, life is all about catching the perfect wave and soaking up the sun. This laid-back village is a magnet for surfers of all levels, from seasoned pros to those who just want to try standing up on a board without ending up looking like a beached whale. And even if surfing isn't your thing, no worries. Taghazout is the perfect place to just relax, unwind, and maybe work on that tan. Picture this. You're lounging on the golden sand, the sun is warm on your skin, the sound of the waves crashing is like nature's own lullaby. You've got a cool drink in your hand and not a care in the world. Sounds pretty good, right? That's the magic of Taghazout, my friends. It's a place to escape, to reconnect with nature, and to just be. So, ditch the shoes, grab your sunscreen, and get ready to experience the ultimate beach bum paradise. Hold on to your hats, folks, because things are about to get epic. We're venturing into the heart of the high Atlas Mountains to witness the jaw-dropping beauty of Todra Gorge. Imagine gigantic cliffs, towering hundreds of meters high, carved by the Dades River. This natural wonder is a paradise for adventure seekers and nature enthusiasts. The views from the bottom are just as impressive. The sunlight filters through, casting dramatic shadows on the towering walls. Todra Gorge is a place of raw, untamed beauty, a reminder of nature's power. Alright folks, we've explored the ancient Medinas, hiked the Atlas Mountains, even braved the Sahara. Now it's time for some well-deserved R&R. And where better to do that than Agadir, Morocco's premier beach resort town. Forget your worries about crowded souks and haggling for carpets. Agadir is all about that sweet, sweet relaxation. Picture yourself lounging on a sun-drenched beach, the waves gently lapping at the shore, a cool drink in your hand. Sounds pretty good, right? But Agadir isn't just about beaches. Oh no, my friends, this coastal gem offers a modern twist on the Moroccan experience. You've got your fancy hotels, your international restaurants, your golf courses, all the amenities to make you feel right at home, even if home isn't thousands of miles away. So, slap on some sunscreen, grab your swimsuit, and get ready to experience a different side of Morocco in Agadir. From the bustling beaches of Agadir, we're heading north to Asilah, a town that's like the love child of a postcard and a paint palette. Imagine strolling through a whitewashed medina, the scent of the ocean breeze mingling with the aroma of freshly baked bread, your eyes feasting on vibrant murals adorning every corner. That's Asilah for you. This picturesque coastal town is a haven for artists and art lovers alike. If you're lucky enough to be here in August, you'll catch the annual Arts Festival, where the whole town transforms into a living, breathing art gallery. But even outside of the festival, Asilah pulsates with creativity. And when you're not busy soaking up the artistic vibes, Asilah offers the perfect setting to unwind. Relax on its pristine beaches, indulge in delicious seafood, and watch the sunset paint the sky in a breathtaking array of colors. Asilah is a reminder that Morocco is a country of contrasts, where ancient traditions meet modern expressions, and where every corner holds the promise of a unique discovery. Okay folks, I know what you're thinking. Morocco, land of scorching deserts and bustling cities. Did someone say Switzerland? Well, get ready to have your minds blown, because today we're taking you to Ifrane, a town that's basically the Alps teleported to North Africa. Forget the camels and tagines for a second and imagine this: crisp mountain air, lush cedar forests, and chalets with sloping roofs that look like they belong in a Swiss ski resort. That's Ifrane in a nutshell. It's so surreal, you'll be checking your compass every 5 minutes just to make sure you haven't accidentally wandered into Europe. Now, Ifrane might not have fondue and yodeling, but it's got its own unique charm. Think hiking through cedar forests where Barbary macaques roam free, or maybe hitting the slopes at Mikliven, Morocco's very own ski resort. Who needs après-ski when you can have mint tea and gazelle cookies with a view of the Atlas Mountains? Am I right? So, pack your hiking boots and your sense of adventure, because Ifrane is a side of Morocco you won't want to miss. Alright folks, let's talk Tétouan. Known as the White Dove of Morocco, it lives up to the name. Imagine strolling through a medina with pristine white buildings. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a melting pot of cultures, with a strong Andalusian influence in architecture, and it's close to beautiful Mediterranean beaches. The only catch? You might not want to leave. From the White Dove, we fly south to Oualidia, Morocco's best-kept secret. Fewer crowds and more oysters for you and me. Oualidia is famous for its oysters, fresh, plump, juicy oysters straight from the lagoon. The lagoon is a sight to behold. Calm turquoise waters, golden sand dunes, and pink flamingos. Perfect place to unwind and reconnect with nature. Stroll along the beach, swim, or soak up the sun. Pack your appetite because things are about to get delicious. Alright, let's talk Taroudant. Often called Little Marrakech, Taroudant pulls it off. It has all the charm and character of Marrakech. Bustling souks, stunning architecture, and friendly locals. But it's more laid back, perfect for a relaxed visit. Taroudant is like Marrakech's cooler, chilled-out cousin. So you've seen the blue streets of Chefchaouen, you've haggled in the souks of Marrakech, now get ready for something different. We're going to Moulay Idriss, a city so holy they used to ban tourists from staying overnight. Thankfully, those days are gone, and now anyone can experience the magic of Moulay Idriss. This place is perched on a hilltop, offering some seriously epic views. Picture this: you, a mint tea, and a panorama of rolling hills. It's also a place steeped in history, founded by the great-grandson of the Prophet Muhammad. Explore the intricate architecture of the mausoleum of Moulay Idriss I. And don't miss the nearby Roman ruins of Volubilis. Just remember, this is a holy city, so pack your respectful pants. It's all about good vibes and cultural sensitivity, people. Alright, adventure seekers, buckle up because we're heading deep into the Anti-Atlas Mountains to a place called Tafraoute. Tafraoute is all about raw, natural beauty. Think of it like this: if Morocco and Arizona had a baby, it would be Tafraoute. Imagine giant granite boulders painted in shades of pink and orange. These are the famous painted rocks of Tafraoute. A Belgian artist painted them blue in the 1980s. It's like a splash of cool water in a desert of warm hues. Just don't forget your hiking boots and your sense of wonder. Okay, amigos, let's switch gears and head to the coast, to a place that feels a little different. We're talking about Sidi Ifrane, a former Spanish enclave with a vibe that's more San Sebastian than Marrakech. It's got this cool, laid-back atmosphere that's perfect for soaking up the sun and forgetting about your worries. And for all you surfers out there, Sidi Ifrane is a hidden gem. So grab your board, catch some waves, and then treat yourself to some freshly caught seafood. Alright people, buckle up, because we're heading deep into the Sahara, a place so vast and majestic, it makes the entire state of Texas look like a thimble. Our destination? Mazuga, the gateway to the legendary Erg Chebi Dunes. Endless waves of golden sand, sculpted by the wind into shapes that could make a sculptor weep with envy. Hear the desert whispering ancient secrets, stories of caravans and nomads, lost cities, and hidden oases. As the sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in a riot of colors, you can almost feel the spirits of the desert coming alive. Camp out under the stars, listen to the silence of the dunes, and you'll understand why people have been drawn to this place for centuries. From the scorching sands of the Sahara, we're taking you to a different kind of paradise. Paradise Valley, tucked away in the high Atlas Mountains. A hidden oasis, a lush valley carved by waterfalls cascading into emerald pools. You can practically hear the palm trees whispering, "Welcome to paradise." Put on your swimsuit and jump in. Escape the Moroccan heat, cool off in the refreshing waters. Channel your inner Tarzan or bask on the sun-drenched rocks. Try cliff jumping, but check the water depth first. The real beauty of Paradise Valley lies in its tranquility. It's a place to reconnect with nature and forget everyday stresses. And that, my friends, concludes our whirlwind tour of the 25 best places to visit in Morocco. From the bustling souks of Marrakech to the tranquil oasis of Paradise Valley, we've covered it all. We've climbed mountains, surfed sand dunes, and haggled our way to some sweet deals. Morocco is a country that will surprise you at every turn. Remember, when in Morocco, do as the Moroccans do. And most importantly, don't forget to haggle. Pack your bags, book your flights, and get ready to experience the magic of Morocco. And hey, while you're at it, don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel guides. Bslam!